Four.
Hi, my name is Zidane. This is Abem. This is Joseph, and a newcomer. This is Philemon. And today we're going to be talking. We're going to have an overall review on the semi-finals and how everything went, and future predictions of the final. So we're going to start off with Italy and Spain. I'm going to start with Josie. What did you think about that game?
I thought that was a really interesting, like a very interesting match. It was obviously not going to be a very high scoring game, but I think overall it was just like an interesting match to watch. I was really impressed by Jorginho in particular. I think he had 10 defensive actions, which is just crazy numbers. So then, and yeah, I think just his overall play he's just impressed me. I've not been one to rate him highly. But yeah, I was just really impressed by how he contributed to Italy, like holding the back line, just sitting in front of that back line and letting Barella and I think it was Verratti this game, just let them be the kind of box-to-box midfielders with Jorginho just sitting in front of the defense. He in particular impressed me. How about you, Abel?
Yeah, he's been good.
Me, I was really impressed by the two centre-backs of Italy, Chiellini and Bonucci. This whole tournament, they've been very strong. Although they're close to 40, they're aged 36 and 35, I'm pretty sure. They've just been one of the best centre-back duos in the tournament for me. And they've been playing very well.
Yeah.
And even Spain, I think they played even better than Italy. But they scored their penalties and they got through.
Yeah, it's how it is. So Spain, I'm saying Spain, you can't say dominated, but they were more in control.
Yeah.
And then Italy ended up winning the game. And since you guys said your players, you said Jorginho and you said the dynamic duo at the back, I'm saying the Donnarumma. Donnarumma is very good. He's still young. I think he's 21?
22, I think.
22, yeah. 22, still young. And
Crazy. And he's had about 300 appearances as well for club and country, which is...
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, he's going to finish up being like the highest appearance maker of all time.
Yeah, that's how... So who did you predict to win and who did you want to win for that game? Italy versus Spain.
I probably wanted Spain to win because just David De Gea, my affiliation to Man United, would just always come through and just know Man United plays in the Italy team.
Who did you predict to win and who did you want to win?
I predicted Italy to win, but I really wanted Spain to win because Ferran Torres.
Wow.
And I thought it was gonna have a good tournament.
What about you?
Me, from the start of the game, I wanted Italy to win because I know their team is very strong, and I didn't think Spain would challenge them as much as they did. I thought it would be a lot easier for Italy to win, but Spain played much better than I thought.
Yeah, that's okay. So that's what I'm leaning to. So I knew Italy was gonna win, and I wanted Italy to win because it's just like they're a very strong side. The likes of Insigne, you got Barella, Chiesa. It's just it's different. Okay, so now
I think it's a bit early as well for before we move on to the England game. I think it's just a little bit early for Spain. You know, with the young guys like Pedri and Eli Moriba coming in from Barca, you got Ferran Torres as well. It's just like I think they need probably another few tournaments until they all reach their prime. So I think we're gonna see something big for them probably in the next Euros.
Speaking of Pedri, what do you go?
Yeah, so I think we need to talk about Pedri.
Yeah.
How good of a tournament he's had. He's played every game, nearly every minute. I think he's had a really good tournament. He's only 18.
For his age, phenomenal player.
Yeah, I think 97% pass accuracy yesterday. So.
And
during the 90 minutes,
two games in a row, he's played the full 120 minutes. It must be very tiring.
Yeah.
I haven't.
I mean, these players haven't had a rest for about 2 years. None of them. Yeah.
I couldn't tell you about him honestly. I haven't seen him properly, but I've heard. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna change to the other semi-finals game. We'll go England and Denmark. What do you guys think about that game?
So that was a really good game. England really dominated the ball. I think they played better, but Denmark, they scored a good free kick, and then England got a own goal, and the penalty, I don't think it was a penalty.
You don't think? Okay.
But still, yeah.
Okay, so we'll talk.
So I don't think that England were playing well until that free kick going in from Damsgaard. I think that was like kind of like a wake up call for him. But after that moment, I think they realized like boys were in a semi-final here against Denmark. We did
a turn.
Yeah, and they turned up. And,
speaking of Damsgaard, how good is he?
I think he wasn't meant to see a minute of this tournament really because the most creative outlet obviously being Christian Eriksen. I didn't expect to see him at all, and
exactly.
Obviously with everything that happened with Eriksen, that's just as unfortunate as it was. It's just giving him the opportunity to
to shine
and take his and fill his boots.
Alright, so with the Damsgaard scored his free kick, and then it went 1-1 to the own goal, and then extra time near to the 104th minute, Sterling got a pen. Philly already said earlier it wasn't a pen. What do you think? And I'll get to you.
I don't think it was as clear cut as a penalty as the one that wasn't given earlier in the game. I think the one that wasn't given in the game was a much more clearer penalty than the one that was given eventually. I think they kind of like we haven't given the other one. I think we need to give this one. They gave a 50-50 on that first one. So
that's how I don't. Yeah, they shouldn't. Honestly, I was watching it closely. There was contact, but I heard that he was already falling before he was touched. Yeah, it was already. Okay, so what do you think? Pen or no pen?
No way that was a pen.
Yeah, no way.
But I think the one before that really was a pen. Like just
Henderson
said,
one?
the one before that was definitely a pen.
Yeah. Do you think if this pen was not given, how do you think the game would have
I think they'll go to penalties and Denmark would have won the penalties.
I still think England would have got through.
No,
because they were dominating the ball the whole time. I still think they would have found a way to score another one.
Okay, alright, so let's talk about the controversy before the pen happened. So it came out from out wide, and I think Sterling was dribbling in, and then there was a second ball on the field. There was a second ball on the field, and then there was another situation, but we'll talk about that. What do you think the ref should have done?
It's obvious. I think it's the ref's job to pause the game and stop the play until that ball gets out of play. But the England players have no obligation to stop the game.
They can play.
It's their game to win, and if the ref doesn't put it out, that's his fault. The Denmark players can't blame.
Okay, so
the English players will carrying on play.
That was one issue, and then the second issue was when the pen was about to be taken, there was a laser pointer pointed at Schmeichel's eye. And so what do you guys think about that?
I think that was disgusting. It shouldn't happen.
Yeah, it shouldn't happen.
But it didn't really affect him because he saved the penalty. But the character is still winning, but it still shouldn't be happening.
And just yesterday, UEFA did charge England for that.
Yeah. But I heard that it was Boris Johnson pointing the laser pointer at his eye.
No, I don't think so.
It wasn't?
No.
But it wasn't? I heard it's Boris Johnson, but no, it must have not been. Alright, so that's what we think the semi-finals, how it went. And okay, so now the final main game, England versus Italy. What do you think? Predictions? Go, Josie.
I'll put a bet down for this to go down to penalties and for England to win this game. I think England are gonna take this on penalties because
Wait, you said that it's gonna go to pens?
Yeah, and England are gonna win because let me just explain myself first. So obviously, France went out to Switzerland. Yeah. And then Spain bet Switzerland on penalties in the following game. And then after that, Italy bet Spain on penalties in the following game after that. So now the only logical explanation is for England to beat Italy on penalties.
That's very risky,
what
do you think?
I think England will win it in 90 minutes. England will win it.
England will win it.
In 90 minutes, 1-0. I think because they have home advantage, and I think they're just better than Italy overall.
Better than Italy overall.
That's what I think.
Say it again?
They are.
I think they're better than Italy.
Oh, okay. So that's 2 England. What do you think?
I've been saying it from the start. It's going to be England.
Yeah, he's coming home. So from day one, his prediction was England, and fair enough. They've gone through. They've battled.
They're a really solid team.
The star boy Bukayo Saka.
Yeah, who else said England were going to win? Was it just you? Said England. Did Ahmed say?
Nadi also
said it.
Ahmed said France.
Oh yeah, he said France.
Yeah, but Nadi also said England are going to win. For me, I honestly think that Italy are going to win this one. There's no debate about it. With the players that they have, with the strong side, the passion they have for the game, I
think you're underestimating England.
No, I am, but so do you think? Okay, we'll talk about England and we'll talk about their manager Southgate. Do you think he's been making the right decisions?
Yeah, he's got him to the grand final, obviously.
A lot of people discriminate against him, but I think he's done very well.
Yeah, he's done his job. He's in the finals.
So you think Saka deserves to start in that team?
Yeah.
What more do you want him to do? He's in the finals.
I think it gives a lot more defensive contribution than people give him credit for. Obviously, he's been playing a bit at left back this season. I think against smaller opposition, like we saw against North Macedonia, I think that's the opportunity for guys like Grealish and Sancho to, just
display what they can do.
Yeah, but I think what Saka gives off the ball, I think that's like a invaluable
Good
quality.
idea.
That, so you're not going to see those in the stats.
I don't know. I really think, honestly, instead of Saka, you could have Grealish start. You could have Rashford start, and you could also have Sancho
But
start.
isn't that like
Three.
two attacking? Well, wait, are you saying Rashford over Kane?
No.
What
Kane
is the
didn't
point?
Over Saka.
Over Saka. I'm not,
Oh, okay.
You're saying
okay.
options.
I'm
that's
saying
okay.
those three. I'd prefer any of those three over Saka.
I'd
And that's not me being. I go for Arsenal.
Yeah,
Saka
no.
plays for Arsenal.
I'd have Saka over Rashford over on the right
Yeah.
personally, but I think in a big game like Italy in the final, I think that they really need to give like somebody like Saka that opportunity to, because he's been playing well. I don't think he played poorly in that game in the semi-finals against Denmark. I think he played well. Played very well. And
The equalizer was all him. Kane giving him a
the
beautiful
movement that he
goal.
gave. Yeah.
Okay, so
Don't you guys think we should talk about Luke Shaw?
He's been
He's been excellent this tournament.
I think he's an underrated shout for player of the tournament, to be honest.
Yeah.
he's been
No?
very, very
He's been really good.
I don't actually think anybody has been like completely outstanding to be player of the tournament. I think if France made it a bit deeper, I think you can make the case for Paul Pogba, but they're being knocked out in the round of 16. I think they were.
Okay, so for this game, England versus Italy, so the two players they'll like be focused on from each team. I'm saying it's Sterling for England, and I'm gonna say Insigne for Italy. So what do you think? Those two. Okay, firstly, who do you think is better?
I don't watch too much of the Serie A, but every time I've seen Insigne.
We'll do it based off this tournament.
Okay,
We'll do it
okay.
based off this tournament.
So this tournament, I think Insigne has actually been playing better than Sterling has. But I've been very impressed with the output that Sterling has given. I'll probably go with Sterling overall.
What about you, Phil?
Yeah, Sterling overall. I think he's better.
Sterling. Okay, how about
He's
you?
been much more clinical. I'm pretty sure he has more goals than Insigne in this tournament.
Yeah.
And he's been just scoring goals nearly every game.
I feel like there's no point asking about him. It's just biased.
Yeah, it's been a shame.
Honestly, I'm saying
It's
I'm saying Insigne. He's more. Okay, could you debate Insigne is more clinical than Sterling? He's way more direct. I feel like
This is
probably.
This is probably the
Sterling-
first time in a while that we've seen Sterling be this clinical. I think during like a large part of this season for Man City, he's been.
I feel
For
like
Man City, he was very poor.
Yeah.
But towards the
This is
start,
probably one of his worst seasons, to be honest.
Yeah.
towards the start, I feel like it's just like he's been. You can say taking the piss. Like he hasn't been. Like towards the start of the tournament, I don't know. He's been. I don't know. He thought he was Messi
I
or
don't
something.
think- yeah.
He kept holding the ball.
I don't think
kept,
he would
like,
be here. England will be to final field of him.
Without you
Without
could
Sterling,
debate
they
that,
wouldn't be here.
You could also debate Insigne is just different, like
World class,
but yeah, that's basically everything.
One of the players we forgot about was Chiesa.
Oh,
very
yeah.
very good player.
Oh,
He's a baller.
Very good.
Yeah. I forgot about Chiesa. What do you think, Chiesa?
I mean, I've been really impressed with him overall. This not only this tournament, for about the past 2 years, he's been playing excellent. Not for Italy and Juve.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just can't wait to see more of him. I think he's only 21 years old, and like the way that he moves with the ball, and that finish that he had in the game against Spain, I think it was, where he chested the ball and brought it back on his right foot and scored with his left.
Finished
Oh,
them.
no,
That was-
that was
insane.
dangerous.
That was.
Do you think he? So I don't know. I feel like
It's gonna be a very tough challenge for him though against Luke Shaw. It's gonna
Yeah.
be difficult.
Luke
That's-
Shaw's
okay,
gonna be very
that's- yeah, that one's a bit of a joke.
I mean, but I think
What-
Luke Shaw is more of an attacking fullback anyway. Then
Yeah.
no, but
Chiesa.
okay. Do you think?
then-
I'll go one way.
No, do you think Chiesa so he plays for Juve. Do you know how he performs for Juve? He holds the ball. Do you think he gets intimidated by Ronaldo, or is it just like free play for him? He does whatever.
Well, I think that I think in large parts of the season they were playing 4-4-2 under Perlock before he left. Yeah, and with Ronaldo playing up front and Chiesa out wide. So I just think that they need, like, I think he's obviously had a role where he's said like he's not the main guy.
Yeah.
Here with Immobile not having the greatest of tournaments, I think he's only scored 1 or 2 goals.
Yeah, but
Where he's been like that main like star player, you know.
okay, so you're saying I understand, but so you're saying, do you reckon Chiesa? Okay, so let's say he's partnered up with Ronaldo, let's say, and then you flip the script, you take Ronaldo out and you chuck in Messi. How do you think it will go with Chiesa?
I don't know. I mean,
What do you
I
say?
think
What do you
Messi's
say?
probably okay. So Messi's a more creative player, so you're gonna get a lot more attacking output from Chiesa. But you know, in terms of probably goals, you probably get more under with playing with Messi next to him. But probably assists will probably get more with Ronaldo playing next to him. You know what I mean?
No, reason being because there's always that debate with Ronaldo and Messi.
Yeah, I don't think we need to have that today.
Not today.
Nah, probably for another video. Yeah, we need the
Should we talk-
clickbait title.
Should we talk about England reverting back to back five for the game? Or
Yeah, do you think we're gonna go for a back four or back five? I'm gonna ask you.
What do you
I
guys
think he'll stick to a back four.
Yeah?
It's been working out for him. Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
but
is
they
it
went
five at the back?
for back five against Germany. That was like
brilliant.
probably the only big game, you know.
I say 5 at the back.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think they could, yeah. I think
Okay,
with
think about
Walker
it.
and
Walker right centre back,
think-
yeah.
Stones in the middle, and Maguire.
No,
left
I think
centre back.
I think Maguire's gonna play in the middle and Shaw's gonna be the other centre back.
So
He played there.
So you guys are saying 4.
I think 5.
Okay, if he displays 5, you guys are definitely losing the game. Because think about
I
it.
don't support.
He did
Yeah.
do that. He did.
I
do-
don't-
he-
I don't
No,
support-
but you think they're gonna win?
That's exactly what he did against Germany.
That's what
He
you did
beat
against Germany. It worked perfectly.
I don't know. It's hard because
I
think
don't
about
think it
it.
worked
You do
perfectly.
5 at the back. That's one less. You can say attacking
Attack.
player.
No, but the right wing back and the left wing back, when they get the ball, they push
They
up a lot and they
attack,
spread
yeah.
out the three
They
centre
help
backs.
them. They
That's
overlap the wingers.
But when you think 5, you think the more defensive.
Yeah, but that's when they don't have the ball. They come into a more defensive state, and then when they get the ball, they're more attacking.
Yeah, I mean,
The
yeah.
left centre back and right centre back, they act like right back,
The-
left back, and the right wing backs just push on
Yeah.
to help the attack.
But yeah, you can debate it, but I reckon it will be good for him to play 4 because if you play 4, it's a bit more like diverse. You can get more attacking, more defensive. Because especially against what you said earlier,
Yeah.
Bonucci and Chiellini, it's not easy.
It's gonna be very
it's
difficult.
not easy to score against them
Do
too.
you think Sancho should start this one?
Yes, 100%. There's no like I don't. Saka's a bit of a joke. I reckon
Oh,
Sancho.
come on.
What's your issue with him? You're
Why?
It's,
Yeah, you
it's a bit of a joke.
I think he's
I
been very
don't think he's been watching him lately.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Alright,
okay.
so that's basically our predictions, our overall review, what we think is right and wrong, and what we think is going to happen on, was it Monday morning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we have a good game, hopefully Italy wins, and yeah, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Thank
Peace.
you.